Now that we've already talked about our cozy games on the Thor, I want to talk about RPGs. If there are any games that you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments, and let's hop straight into the video. Sea of Stars. I played the Switch version through Eden, but I heard the PC version runs good as well. Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG that is inspired by those classic RPGs like Chrono Trigger. It has a great story, really cool strategy and gameplay mechanics, and awesome visuals. It's also similar to Octopath Traveler, so if you're a fan of any of these longer, story-heavy RPGs, definitely give this one a try. It took me around 30 hours to finish, so there's a ton of gameplay here for the price. Next, we have No Man's Sky. I played the Switch version of this game through Eden. No Man's Sky is a space exploration game set in a infinite, procedurally generated universe. So you can either focus on the story, or you can do your own thing in this sandbox world. Now, to be honest, this version of the game does not look the best. Usually when they put these huge open world on the Switch 1, the graphics definitely take a hit in order to reach that 30 FPS mark. And even then, there are some times where it dips in FPS. And on top of that, it's a game where you're going to have to use both the left and right stick at the same time, and it can get pretty uncomfortable on the Thor, especially if you don't have a grip, but it runs decent enough. If you really want to try it on the Thor, or maybe it's your only way to kind of play it on the go, it's definitely possible to play through this, but not the first place I would suggest you guys play this game. This one takes around 30 hours to finish that main story, but you can keep playing pretty much forever because of the sandbox nature of the game. Next, we have Escape from Ever After. I'm playing the PC version of this game through Game Native. This game is a adventure turn-based RPG with fairy tale characters fighting back against capitalism. If that sounds interesting, you're gonna love this game. The charm, the humor, and the engaging gameplay is gonna get you from the start. If you are a Paper Mario fan, you can obviously see the similarities and inspiration, and it's also similar in gameplay, the way that you can time your dodges and attacks during battle, and it runs great. Pretty much no frame drops the entire time that I'm playing it, haven't had any crashes, and I'm still playing through this one, but according to How Long to Beat, it takes around 20 hours to finish this game. Next, we have Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. I'm playing the Switch version through Eden. Now, I actually have a full review of this game, so if you're more curious on my thoughts on the game itself, check the link down below. But basically, the TLDR is, it's a great game. It didn't quite hook me as much as the first one on 3DS, but I still enjoy it a lot, and I love the way that they handle RPG mechanics and how you can choose the different classes that you want, and you can swap on the fly and go through all of these different stories with these different classes. Now, as far as how it runs on the Thor, there's quite a lot of flickering, almost to a point where I would consider it to be maybe unplayable. As you play, more shaders compile and it runs better, but there's still a lot of flickering when you hop into a new area, so this is probably one I would wait on for driver updates before hopping in fully. Next, we have Back to the Dawn. I played the Switch version of this game through Eden, and this is another one that I did not hear of before you guys suggested it, and it really surprised me on how much this game hooked me. So if you guys remember a game called Escapist back in the day, it basically was a game where they drop you into a prison and your goal is to escape using any means necessary. And there were so many ways you could escape, and you could get really creative with it. Now, this game is basically Escapist, but imagine much more story, much deeper mechanics, much more interesting characters, and just an overall more complete experience. You choose how to spend your time, whether that be improving your relationships with other inmates, or improving your character by getting them stronger, maybe crafting new tools that allow you to escape, or just progressing the story. There's a perfect balance between the sandbox and the story, so if you like what you see, definitely give it a try. It's relatively short. I'm still playing through it, but apparently it takes around 13 hours to finish. But there's also two different characters with two completely different playstyles and different stories, so there's even more gameplay to be had with that as well. And lastly, we have Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I'm playing the Switch version of this game through Eden, and this is the newest game on the list, so I'm actually surprised at how well this ran. There's definitely some flickering and some visual glitches here and there, but it does sort itself out as you play more. Now, as far as the game itself, it's very much Dragon Quest, your classic turn-based JRPG with a huge world to explore and plenty of gameplay and story to sink your teeth into. This one takes around 40 hours to finish, so if you are looking for an RPG to really dive into, this could be the one, and it runs great on the Thor as well. That's gonna be pretty much it for this video, guys. The next video I do in this format, I want to push the Thor to the limits and run some harder to run games, whether that be PC titles, Switch titles, Wii U titles, or even new 3DS games. One of you guys suggested the Monster Hunter for the new 3DS, so I plan on testing that in the next video. Let me know down in the comments any games that you guys want to see. But thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe. It's easy, and we'll see you guys next time.